Hello and welcome back to another edition of Michelle McKay Yoga. It is 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. Oh my gosh. So thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, hit that red button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I'm live, and give it a thumbs up if you like this video. So it's 2022, and let me know if there's any particular poses you want to work on. It's a new year. Let's have some fun. Let's do some yoga, and let's create really fun content. So we're going to begin in a seated position in Virasana. I hope you had a really good holiday. You had a really good New Year's, and I hope it continues to be great, healthy, and happy. So in a seated position, sitting in between your feet, I'm sitting on a block. And I'm sitting on that block, like long way, but kind of tilted up because I need a little bit more space. You certainly could stack two blocks on top of one another. You can do that as well. So one block or two blocks, stacked, not stacked. I'm sitting on the block like so. And this is just to give my knees a little bit more space. So begin to take your awareness inward. You can do this by closing your eyes. You can have your gaze be kind of forward and down and a little bit soft, but really try to relax the muscles of your face, relax your jaw. And since we're starting off in the new year, I thought I'd just share something with you. This is Yoga 365 that was given to me by one of my yoga students who did a teacher training with me. So just some things to think about before we move into the practice. Begin in stability. We build a yoga pose from the ground up. In the same way that we would build a house first, we build a sturdy foundation. Then we construct the floors, walls, and roof on top. Without a stable foundation, the structure will not be strong and enduring. Similarly, you will need to construct anything in life in this manner. Whether it is a friendship, a business, a creative endeavor, when you begin any endeavor by first establishing stability through communication, organization, and goal setting, you give yourself a solid basis on which to build for future. The next time you embark on a new relationship, job, or project, create a stable base from which to grow. Begin in stability. I think those are some really great words to impart on in 2022. Bring your chin towards the top of your chest. Take an inhale. Then when you exhale, bring your chin so it's level with the floor. Bring your hands to your heart and interlace your fingers at the webbing. As you inhale, press your palms forward. As you exhale, float your arms up. Reach up through the thumb side and the pinky side of your hands. Lift up from the waist. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, turn to your right. So if you're following me, it'll probably look like I'm going in the opposite direction because I'm going in the opposite direction. Inhale, grow tall. Then exhale, come to center. Bring your hands to your heart and change the webbing or the interlace. Press your palms forward. Ooh, a little tongue-tied. Inhale your arms up. Inhale or exhale. And then exhale. I like to twist with an exhale. Twist and turn and look to your left. Thumb side and pinky side evenly reaching up towards the ceiling. Stay here. Inhale. Then exhale. Come back to center. Release the hands and come to all fours. I'm going to throw in, since I missed 2 weeks because of the holiday, I'm going to throw in some things that I typically do in December. First, some cat-cow, right? So we'll do some cat-cow. Hands are separated the width of your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, hands or creases of the wrists, I should say, underneath your shoulders, lower legs parallel with each other. Inhale your heart forward. So moving through some cat-cow. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. One more time. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. And inhale forward. Exhale, round, pause. So cat-cow, you can think of, child's pose. Think of that little manger, that child in the manger, child's pose. I digress with Christmas stuff. And then inhale, shift your way forward. Exhale, curl your toes under. Lift your knees from the mat. Downward dog. Lengthen your inner and outer heels towards the mat. And then begin to walk your hands back to meet your feet. So you're in a forward fold at the back edge of your mat. As you take that forward fold, The arms dangle, right? You take a hold of opposite elbows. You can wrap your arms around your legs. In the beginning of the practice, don't force your legs to be straight. Work them towards straight as you build heat in your body. And then as you inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. As you exhale, fold. Walk back out to down dog. Join your feet together in your down dog. And then inhale, reach your right heel backwards. As you exhale, come forward to a one-legged plank. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, draw your knee in towards you. Round in your upper back, bring your right foot forward, lower your left knee down. And inhale, come up, you're in a low lunge. Pardon me as I fix my hair. So you typically, during the holiday seasons, we teach, meaning yoga teachers, a lot of twists, right? Because during the holiday season, depending on where you're at, a lot of parties, a lot of festivities. So you twist to ring out from the inside, right? So I'm trying to revolve the left side of my chest towards the right side of my chest. And then if you want it stronger, curl your back toes under so your back knee lifts. So reach the crown of the head away from your lower back and tailbone. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, unwind, start to straighten out your right leg. Pyramid pose. Well, a really turbo pyramid pose. Then inhale, rebend your right knee. Exhale, step back to plank. Pause and plank. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows. You can let your knees come down first, uncurl your toes, lower all the way down to the ground. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Inhale, cobra pose. Soft gaze at the tip of your nose. Then exhale to lower. Curl your toes under, lift the inner thighs, push into the ground. Inhale, plank pose. Then exhale, lift the hips up and back. Down dog pose. Join your feet together. Inhale, reach your left heel backwards. Make sure you're not going to hit any of your equipment. I notice that my foot's pretty close to the door. And then exhale, draw your knee in towards you. Gently release your right knee down to the ground. Lift up and out of the sides of your waist. So think of someone is holding you by your torso and they're helping to lift you up. I didn't do this on first side because I was fixing my hair. Pardon the vanity. Reach your arms up, inhale. So you're getting length. Now when you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Keep the length and then twist. Hook your right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Keep reaching the crown of the head forward, lengthening your lower back backwards, revolving the right side of your chest towards the left side of your chest. And then again, if you want more, you lift your back knee up. Try to lift from the inner lining of that right leg. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, hands to the floor. You could use your blocks on either side of your left foot for that really turbo or that lifted pyramid pose. The blocks are bringing the floor closer to me, and it's enabling me to straighten out the legs because I just added more length, right? Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, bend your left knee. Step back to plank pose. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, cobra or up dog. I'm doing up dog, but you can repeat cobra. And then exhale, draw back to down dog. Press into your fingertips, the knuckles, and the heels of your hands. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. So you're going to take your hands and bring them behind you, interlace the fingers at the webbing. If you have tight shoulders, this is a great place to use a towel. You could hold onto the towel like so and reach it away. Or perhaps for Christmas, you got a yoga strap. Use your yoga strap. So try to expand your chest, expand your breath. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come up to stand up. And then exhale, do a little bit of a standing back bend. So you're just reaching your knuckles towards your feet, reaching the crown of your head up. And then look forward, coming back to neutral. And so building some heat, right? So using your Ujjayi breathing to build some heat. Now I'm going to get dramatic and drop my jacket. Wait for it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so sun salutes. Take an inhale to reach your arms up, look up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, plant your palms, take your feet back, lower your body down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. From your downward dog position, join your feet together and inhale, reach your right leg up and back. If you want to lift that hip a little higher, if you want to bend your left elbow to the ground, You can do all of that. Level off your hips, bring your right foot down to meet the left, and then inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Same thing, you could lift the hip higher. You could level off the hips. Left foot comes down to meet the right. Having a wardrobe malfunction. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Bring your feet together. Bend your knees. Reach your arms up. Come to chair pose. Then exhale, stand. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, bend your knees. Arms up, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift your chest up. Then when you exhale, step back to plank or jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. See if you can come into up dog without letting your thighs touch. Then exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left heel high. Inhale as you come up to Crescent Lunge. Right? Draw the belly in, reach up through your fingertips. Now bring your hands to your heart. It's going to be a very modified warrior three. So cultivating a little bit of balance, lean a little bit forward, and then see if you can just hover your left leg, right? Whoa, stay here, inhale. Exhale back to Crescent Lunge. Take a full breath in, and then exhale, bring your hands down, step back. Hopefully second side will be better, stronger, or perhaps there was an earthquake. All right, left foot forward, right heel high. Inhale to Crescent Lunge. You know, the jokes are always the same. Maybe in 2022, I'll make the jokes better. Now bring your hands to your heart. Same thing, it's a very, very modified warrior three. You're gonna lean your chest forward. You can shorten the distance between your feet and then just float that right leg up. Second side, better side. You can flex the foot, point the foot. I like a flex foot. And then lightly come back. Crescent Lunge. Reach up to the sides of your waist. Look forward. Step backwards. Inhale to up dog. And then exhale to down dog. Take a few breaths here. Let your head hang. Spin the upper arms away from your ears. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. You can step them forward. You can hop them forward. Lift your chest, inhale. Fold back down with your exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up, come to chair pose. Then exhale, stand, pause and breathe. Okay, so we'll do a variation of Sun Salute B, challenging the balance by adding a warrior three, okay, which is what we did before. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, fold forward. Let your hands touch down first, then straighten your legs. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, plant your palms, take your feet back and lower. Inhale, dog. Exhale, down dog. So Crescent Lunge, right foot forward, left heel high. Inhale to Crescent Lunge. Now when you exhale, hands to heart, shorten the distance between your feet. Draw the belly in, firm your outer hips, and see if you can hover the left leg from the floor. Try to firm your glutes. Right side is very dodgy today. And then soft landing. Seal your back foot, which is your left foot, down. Reach your arms up. Now you're in warrior one. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Left foot forward, right heel high. Inhale to Crescent. Good. Now when you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Maintain the lift of the heart. Lean forward and hover that leg. This side better. Maybe more of a warrior three for whatever reason. And then light landing, seal your right heel down. The little toe side of your right foot firmly planted. Right outer hip moving forward, left outer hip moving backwards. And inhale the arms up. Warrior one, second side. Deepen the bend of your left knee. And then hands to the floor. Look forward as you step backwards. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. A few breaths here in your downward dog. Hands are about shoulder width. Feet are about hip socket distance. Head is being framed by your upper arm bones. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Join your feet together. Bend your knees. Arms up, chair pose. Then exhale, stand, pause and breathe. Bring your hands to your outer hips. Separate your feet hip socket distance apart. A second, y'all. Having weird things with the hair. Oh, the pitfalls of the hair in yoga. Okay, feet are separated hip socket distance apart. Sorry, I've got a rooster's tail at the back of my head. Okay, deal with it. Hands on outer hips, lift your chest, inhale. Didn't mean to show you so much first. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold. Ever have those days, ladies, where your sports bra is not doing its thing? Lift your heart, inhale. Hollow your belly, fold, exhale. So eventually, hips over knees, knees over ankles. You could bring the backs of your hands to the floor, or you could slide your hands underneath your feet for Padahastasana. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. Draw the belly in. Fold forward, fold inward. Release what you've got. Take your hands to your outer hips and inhale, come up to stand up. Exhale, release your arms to your sides. So whenever we do certain poses, for example, a forward fold, if having your hands on the floor is an issue, hold on to your ankles, hold on to your big toes. If it's too much to slide the hands underneath the feet, don't do that. Maybe take a hold of opposite elbows. So there's always ways to modify the practice. So cultivating a little bit of balance, hopefully it won't be as dodgy as that Virasana 3. Take your right leg into tree. Some of you might have a half lotus position. And when you come to tree pose, any arm variation, speaking of trees, I've already seen many trees put out in the alleyways and ready for their demise, go into the trash. And then release your tree, release your arms. I always like the smell of pine. I always want to do a bonfire with the trees. Anyway, I digress. So now left leg is going into tree. Anywhere above or below your right knee. Foot's kind of sliding because the socks on the pants are not really working. But try to cultivate a little bit of balance. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, release your tree leg, release your arms, and take your legs wide apart. You're going to do warrior 2. So if this was Christmas, I would have said Wiseman number 2, Wiseman number 1, Wiseman number 3, but you get the general idea. So from deep within the hip socket, turn your whole right leg out. Line up your right heel with your left arch. Try to be about a leg's length distance. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, bend your right knee. The foot is really sliding. You get the general idea. Try to get your right thigh parallel to the ground. I have an idea. Why don't I take off the sock? Brilliant. Turn that whole right leg out. Alrighty, 2022. Punchy. Now open up the arms to the height of your shoulders. Relax your shoulders down towards the waist. Turn your palms to face up. Right arm up, left hand down, reverse your warrior. You could even take your left hand and wrap it around you. Turn your chest a little bit to the left. Keep that right knee bent. Reach back with the right fingertips. Press down into your feet. Inhale, warrior 2, soft gaze over your right middle finger. Then exhale, straighten out your right knee, parallel your legs, and then rotate that left thigh bone deep within the hip socket. Sock is coming off. Right, the socks, because maybe you can see the feet a little bit more. Anyway, left heel's going to line up with right arch. Open your arms to the height. Well, first, let's bend the knee, because we did that on first side. You're going to bend your knee, work towards getting your left thigh parallel to the ground. Keep your heart and your chest lifted. Open up your arms, Virasana 2, warrior 2. And then turn your palms to face up. Reverse your warrior. Maybe even wrap your right hand around your waist as you reach back. Inhale back to warrior two. Maybe look over your left middle finger. And then exhale, straighten out your left knee, parallel your legs. Bring your arms out to the height of your shoulders. Rotate your palms so your thumbs point down. Bring your arms behind you. Take an inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, lift your gaze. And then exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Reach the crown of the head down, reach the knuckles away from the ground. But if you're really flexible, maybe your knuckles will touch the ground overhead. Push down into your feet. Inhale, come up, stand up. Exhale, release your arms, join your feet together. Come back to the front edge of your mat. Bend your knees, arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Then when you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Sit a little deeper, inhale. Then exhale, twist. Left arm to the outside of the right thigh. Palm on palm, elbow above elbow. Stay here, inhale. And when you exhale, step your left foot back. So you're right back to that twist in that lunge. Keep breathing. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, bring your left foot forward to meet the right. Sit a little deeper, inhale. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up, return to chair pose. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Sit a little deeper, inhale. Then exhale, twist. Right arm to the outside of your left thigh. Palm on palm, elbow above elbow, backs of the knees in line with your sitting bones. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, reach back with that right leg. Right back to crescent lunge with a twist. Keep revolving your heart and chest towards your left outer hip. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, bring your right foot forward to meet the left. Sit a little deeper, inhale. Then exhale, fold. Lift your heels up so you're on the balls of your feet, inhale. And then exhale, bend your knees. See if you can balance on the balls of your feet. You have more than one, so it's feet. Sorry. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. And then reach your arms forward, heels come down. Do Malasana for a moment. Butt down, feet from the ground. Navasana. Navasana, the boat pose. Maybe many of you were on boats for the holiday season. We have the boat parade here in Newport Beach. Didn't get to it, but boy, did I sit in a lot of traffic. Lift your heart, inhale. Then exhale, feet to the ground, hands to the ground, fold forward. And then some of you might want to practice Bakasana. And, the practice might be just like so. And then step back, down dog. Okay, take a few breaths in your down dog. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. And then very lightly bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Press down into your feet, inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And then exhale, back to center. Okay, so triangle to half moon. Because perhaps you journeyed to see the pyramids, and perhaps you followed a moon. Open your arms up to the height of your shoulders. Line up your right heel with your left arch. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Triangle, pyramid, you know what I'm saying. And then step out into half moon. Bend your right knee, right hand on floor or block. Transfer the weight onto the right leg, lift the left leg up. I know it looks like I have balloons coming out of my head, because I had balloons coming out of my head. Bend your top knee, take a hold of your foot. Chakasana. And then release. Ardha Chandrasana. Slowly, Trikonasana. Draw the belly in. Inhale, come up to stand up. Exhale, release your arms. Parallel your legs. And we'll change sides. Turn your whole left leg out. Right toes turn in, right heel spins out. Open your arms to the height of your shoulders. Inhale, reach to your left side. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up for Utthita Trikonasana. Stay there or step out into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Transfer the weight onto the left leg. Left hand on floor, block about a foot on the diagonal of the little toe side of your left foot. Hand on hip, Maybe bend your right knee and take a hold of your foot. Chapasana. Kind of like dancer tipped on its side. And then Ardha Chandrasana. And then Uttita Trikonasana. Push down into your feet. Inhale, come up to stand up. Exhale, release the arms, parallel your legs, join your feet together. Just a couple more standing poses. Pyramid pose to revolved triangle. Right foot forward, left foot backwards. Maybe a leg's length distance depending on how long your legs are. You can line up front heel to back heel. I'm doing hip socket distance apart so I have more space in my lower back and my tailbone. Classic is hands behind you in reverse namaste. But you might need to have your hands on your hips. You might need to have fists behind you, right? Lift your chest, inhale. Tuck your chin, fold forward when you exhale. Right hip back, left hip forward. It's the same kind of principles like the warrior one in terms of the hips, but both of the legs are straight. And then when you're ready, hands to the floor, or maybe use your blocks, pyramid pose with the hands to the floor. Keep breathing. Now I want to get more length, so bring your hands to your outer hips. Inhale, come up to stand up. Exhale, right hand on right hip, left arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, grow tall. And then exhale, turn towards your right outer hip. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. And then take your left hand down, ideally on the little toe side of your right foot. Turn your heart and your chest towards your right outer hip. Stay there or extend that right arm up to the ceiling for Revolved Child. So it's opposite hand to foot. They say when you do the opposites, it's really good for your brain. Left, right, left. It's really good, really good. Stay here, inhale. Now when you exhale, right hand to right hip, left hand to left hip. Inhale, come up to stand up. Exhale, join your feet together, and I'll change sides. So first, pyramid pose. Left foot is forward, right leg is backwards. You can have fists, right, for a variation or modification. You can come into the full expression. Hands at namaste behind you. Lift your heart, inhale. Turn to your left, tuck your chin, fold, exhale. Press into the big toe mound of your left foot and the heel and little toe side of your right foot. Make sure you're not gripping or clenching your toes. Very easy to do, right? Feet tend to grip or clench. And then release the hands down, release your head down. Your right foot should angle towards the front right corner of your mat as best as possible. Now let's get that length first before you go into triangle, or revolved triangle. Hands to outer hips, inhale, come up to stand. Left hand on left hip, right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, turn to your left side. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. And then bring that right hand to the little toe side of your left foot. Push down into the ground to lift your chest from the ground. And then extend your left arm up, stacking left shoulder over right. Just like we did in all those twists, this is a revolved triangle. Pravritta Trikonasana. Slow motion. Left hand to left hip. Right hand to right hip. Push down into the ground. Inhale, come up to stand up. Exhale, join your feet together. Bring your props with you so you don't trip over them. And then inhale your arms up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, back to downward dog, you go. Right foot forward, left knee down, low lunge. Bring your hands to the big toe side of your front foot. And then see if you can reach back for your left foot with your right hand. Maybe both. Maybe hip flexor stretch. Good to do the hip flexor stretches. You're going to do some back bends, right? And then slowly release. Straighten out your right leg, half split. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. And then inhale, rebend your right knee. Exhale, step back, plank. Lift the hips up and back, down dog. Left foot comes forward. Right knee lowers down. Low lunge. And then see if you can reach back for your foot. Could be with the left hand, could be with the right hand, could be with both. And then let that go, step back, plank, And then from your plank position, you're gonna come all the way down to the ground. Knees can touch down first, you can uncurl your toes, all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees, bring your thighs closer together. So hip socket distance apart, not super wide. Setting up for bow pose. Hopefully you got lots of great gifts for your holiday. Hold on to your inner or outer ankle and inhale up. Bow pose. It's a flex foot or a pointed foot, depending on what's happening in your body. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, lower. Push back, sit up. Either Virasana or Bakasana. So Virasana is when you're sitting in between, which is how we started. Dandasana is on your feet, which is what I'm in right now. Right? So it depends on how you can sit comfortably and sit tall. Since we're here, why not another background? Virasana, the camel. Because perhaps there was a journey during your holiday and you needed the camel for transportation. They just keep coming, y'all. Stand up onto your knees. So your hands can face up towards your neck. Your hands can face down towards your feet. But you want to think of lengthening your lower back towards the mat. And then lift the heart, lift the chest. Move the hips forward. Let your chest be parallel to the ground. And then perhaps take your hands to the backs of your legs. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, tuck your chin, have a seat. And then we're going to come into it one more time, but from the ground up, kind of in a wave or circular motion. Actually, maybe this is how the camels stand up. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so now bring your hands to the soles of your feet. One way is going to feel better for you, either from the bottom, from here, or from the top, from standing up onto your knees. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale. Move the hips forward. Let the head draw backwards. Virasana, the camel. Bring your hands to your heart, tuck your chin, and have a seat. We're going to do cat-cow from here. Inhale, move your chest forward. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. Twice more. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round. Bring it back to neutral. And because we got a lot of hip opening, let's dabble a little bit with Virasana. It's the name of a sage. And what it is you could have the right sitting bone on a block and the feet are a little bit sickle. Or you could dabble with a half lotus where your left outer ankle is coming really high to the right hip crease. I don't know if you can see it because I'm wearing a lot of black, but I'll do this. You can see my foot there. Oh, kind of looks weird. Inhale your arms up, exhale, twist. So there's some hip opening and twisting. The right hand could be on a block, right? Looking over your right shoulder. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, slowly unwind. Reach your right leg forward. Lean to your right, have both of your legs extended out forward. And then I'll show you a little bit better how Virasana, the name of the sage, starts. So now it's the left foot in the archway of the right foot, and then the left sitting bone could be supported on the block. So that's the stage one, if you will. And then if you have more open hips, you can go a little bit deeper by taking that ankle, the top of the ankle to the foot. It looks kind of strange, but it is a pose. Left hand behind you, right arm up, inhale. And then exhale, twist. As you inhale, you reach up. As you exhale, you twist, 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 twist. Looking over your left shoulder. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, unwind. Free your left leg forward and straight. Lean to your left, free your right leg forward and straight. Straighten out both of your legs. And now we move to Dandasana. It's a blueprint of all the seated postures. Reach your arms up, inhale, exhale, fold. You could also use the towel beyond your feet if you couldn't reach your feet. You could use the block to the feet if it's easy for you to get to your feet. So many things that you can do. And then inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, release the hands down, lay down. And we're gonna do just another back bend, a bridge, and then Shavasana. So lay down onto your backs, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. You can use the block underneath your lower back and sacrum. Press down into your feet, inhale, lift the hips up high, and then exhale, bring the arms behind you, underneath you. Interlace the fingers at the webbing, stretch your knuckles towards your feet. Stay right here, or inhale, reach the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, both legs up to the ceiling, kidding. And then exhale, release the arms, lower your upper back, mid back, low back, and sacrum. And then just take a very passive, kind of windshield wiper, if you will. Massage your lower back and sacrum. If you have the space, you could just have the feet the width of your mat and you just move from side to side. And then you can move into Shavasana from here. 5, 10, 15 minutes of a Shavasana. You worked really hard. And then after you had your 10, 5, 15 minutes of Shavasana, you're going to draw the knees in towards you, rock a little bit from side to side. Take one arm overhead, roll to that side to bring yourself up, to sit up. And pause here for a moment. And just to remind us that we're going to start or continue to build stability in our lives, in our yoga, in our relationships, in our friendships. Stability. Wishing everyone a very healthy and stable 2022. Thank you so much to my YouTube community. Don't forget to hit that red button. Click subscribe. Hit the notification bell so to be notified anytime I'm on YouTube. And give it a thumbs up if you like this content. Let me know if there's anything you want to work on in 2022. Hope to seeing you on YouTube. Thank you so much. Namaste. Peace out, yogis. And ciao for now. Oh, and before I forget, Happy New Year!